Hi, Mark Surman here again from Mozilla. I'm hoping you guys had a great day at the Maker Party. I expect you did. I expect that you learned about the web, learned about creativity, learned about how to kind of follow your own passions and interests online. And I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the things you made. I expect they might already be up on the internet and know that Vikas and Vanille have been amazing about blogging and sharing this stuff. So really looking forward to seeing it and hope it was really, really great. And as I said at the beginning, if there are things you learned about how to teach the web or how you learned the web as a part of this Maker Party, please, please, please write them down, put them in a blog post, put them in an email, and share them with us because you really are a laboratory, or you were a part of running and being in a laboratory of figuring out how we teach the web at a massive scale to really kind of shift humanity's understanding of what's possible in this increasingly connected world. So please do that, and thank you. I guess the thing I didn't say at the beginning is why is Mozilla doing this? And then for some of you maybe how can you get involved in Mozilla working on this broader piece of web literacy and this webmaker program? And as you may or may not know, Mozilla is a nonprofit organization, a social organization, not just a typical company. And we started with the Firefox web browser, which most of you will probably know of, really as a way to make sure people had choice and had opportunity on the internet. 10 years ago, when Firefox was just getting off the ground, Microsoft had a full monopoly over how people viewed the internet. Microsoft Internet Explorer was 98% of the web browsers on the planet. And what it meant was people didn't have choice. And the way that the very democratic technologies that underpin the web was going was really being shaped by Microsoft in a way that didn't necessarily mean that people would continue to have the openness and freedom that have underpinned the digital society that we've built and created the opportunity that many of us have been able to benefit from. And so Firefox, while one of the things it was a very sexy, easy to use, fast web browser that hundreds of millions of people chose to use on their own, was also really about building in a set of values around openness, a set of values around trust, a set of values around putting the user in control. And we shifted the terrain of the web by putting something out in the market that people wanted, but that also had those values built in. And today, we see that we need to do even more than just Firefox to keep those values of openness and trust and individual choice and empowerment at the center of what the digital world can be, at the center of what the web can be. And in particular, we feel we need to work in making sure that the mobile internet has those same values, and so that's why we're working on something called Firefox OS, which is a mobile operating system, an app system for that has those values of openness built in. But it's also why we've launched WebMaker and this whole focus on web literacy, which is we cannot imagine that openness, that trust, and that individual choice and empowerment can continue to exist if people don't understand how to use the web in their lives, what it's for, what's possible, and really understands what's going on around them. Understand things like where is their data going when they go online on a social network, or what is it that I could possibly do and what are the capabilities here as I want to create my business and get online, or what does it mean for my career if I can better understand how the digital world works. I cannot imagine that we can keep the wonderful and open internet that we have if more and more people can't understand, unless we can get more and more people to understand all of those things about what makes the web great and what it makes possible for them, so they can do more in their lives and do better in their lives using the power of technology and the power of the web. And so, WebMaker and the Maker Parties are really our initiative to do that. And it's a small initiative at this point. I think we had 1,600 events around the world last year. We're hoping to dramatically increase that this year, and you guys are at the front end of that. But ultimately, I want to see us teaching hundreds of millions of people. I really want the bulk of people on the web, which is billions of people, to understand how the web works. And what we need to do now is build the laboratory where we figure out how that works, and then also really find the people who feel passionately about making that happen. It's a big dream, but it is actually something that if we all pitch in by teaching something at a maker party, by just teaching a friend or a relative around a kitchen table, if we all pitch in, we actually can move the ball over the next 10 years to really teach the whole world the web. And that's my, I guess, my invitation is if you had fun today, whether you're somebody who's an experienced techie and a hacker, or whether you're somebody who's new, there's ways that you can get involved. You can get involved in doing some of this teaching, in helping people like Vikas and Vanil to organize these events. Or if you're more experienced as a teacher who knows pedagogy, or more experienced as a coder who knows technology, helping us write the kind of curriculum materials for WebMaker that you saw here today. So really, the dream that we're seeding here with Makerparty is something that is only achievable with you and people like you who are excited about this pitching in. And so one of the things I would encourage you to do, if you are interested in where we can take this, is talk to Vinil and Vikas at the end of today and say, hey, I want to help. Because we certainly have a big and exciting project ahead for all of us. And anyways, as I said at the beginning, I'm really grateful for all of this, grateful to the organizers, grateful to the team, grateful to GITAM University and all of the students there, grateful to the partners, and certainly grateful to Vikas and Vinil for taking leadership. I'm really hoping that sometime later this year I can come and join you at one of these events. I do have India on my schedule for later in the year, and hopefully can come by to one of your events. Many, many thanks, and I look forward to seeing what you've done over the day and connecting again soon. Bye-bye.